better. Like you said, the competition is everything. We qualify really hard as a program. We play against each other every week so that when we go on the road, we're used to that competition and it feels a little bit easier for us.
Yeah, I know you said they've got the tournament, the Ranger Invite, coming up next week, of course, on Monday and Tuesday in Enid. Talk about how important that tournament really is for the program, bringing these teams out closer to the area. And, again, an opportunity really for a lot of Ranger fans who maybe don't get to see you guys because you travel a long ways away. This is only an hour and 10 minutes away from Alba.
Yeah, exactly. It's tough being the furthest west team in the conference. All Ranger athletic programs know that. We're always traveling out east. We're heading out to Arkansas. It's tough being, geographically so far away from so many of your rival schools. So it's a really awesome opportunity to bring some schools out to us. And as you said, to have some of our fans and supporters here in town be able to make that trip, just an hour 15 away. You can go down there and spend the day watching some golf. We're going to have both the men's and women's teams playing. It just gives us a great opportunity to have a little home course advantage for once. We're not traveling quite as far as we do most weeks, and then having that support, letting some friends and families get down and see the kids, and we're going to have more of a turnout, in terms of supporting our kids than we have almost any other week, just being right down the road there, and we're just excited. It should be a lot of fun being down in Enid, playing a course that we know well, getting all my kids an opportunity to play. Even we typically travel just 5 kids, and we're going to be playing 12 kids on both sides this week, and it's going to be fun seeing those kids who are working hard and pushing themselves, getting that opportunity to go compete and show what they can do in a tournament setting.
No doubt. And again, I want to remind everybody, Monday and Tuesday, Rangers, of course, at the Ranger Invite at Meadow Lake in Enid. Start time is right at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. First tee time. That's right. The guys will start at 9. The girls will start at 9:30, and we'll be out there all afternoon. And it'll be a lot of fun.
And what's it look like after the Ranger Invite? Because I know you guys are coming down to the end of your schedule, and you'll have a little bit of a break, obviously, when we get into the winter. But you guys will kick back right after it early on in the spring.
Yeah, so we'll have one more tournament for this fall. We'll take the guys and the girls team out to the Tulsa Cup, hosted by Rogers State, to end the fall the next week after the Ranger Invite. And then, like you said, it becomes our off season. We have to dial things back a little bit. We'll work out a little bit harder as a program, try to do some of the physical stuff that is hard to do while you're competing and playing golf every day. And then we'll be ready to hit it back on day one of the spring semester and start things back up. We'll kick off our spring season at the end of February. We'll be playing in the Rattler Invitational down in San Antonio at St. Mary's Golf Tournament. It should be a lot of fun. A really good field, a good test for our kids, a fun trip to get down there as well. And we're excited to keep things rolling, keep the momentum that we've built this fall moving into the spring.
No doubt. And Dan, again, I want to thank you for joining me here at halftime. It's always good to get to talk to you guys because I know golf is one of the sports that we don't necessarily get to cover with the radio station, so we like to come up and get you guys some coverage and get to do this. And so, again, I want to thank you for coming up and joining me to talk about Ranger golf here at halftime.
I appreciate you having me on, Dustin. I'm looking forward to seeing you down in Enid next week, and I hope to see some of the fans out there as well.
All right, thanks again, Dan Campbell. Appreciate you joining me, and I'll see you on Monday.
Thanks, Dustin.
Thanks again to Ranger head golf coach Dan Campbell for joining us here in the Peak Environment halftime show. We'll take another timeout, come back as we'll recap scores from around the Great American Conference and a look at your halftime statistics. All that and more in the Peak Environment halftime show. It's Northwestern Football, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Ranger Sports Network.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When was the last time you evaluated your investment goals? With our ever-changing environment, it's time. Talk to us about locking in a high, long-term fixed interest rate and put your money to work for you. I'm Whitney Gum, and here at E&J Financial, we work with you to implement a custom plan to fit your financial goals. Call our office today at 580-327-2552 to book a complimentary financial review.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors. Cambridge and E&J Financial are not affiliated.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
What's on your menu tonight? Treat you and your family to the healthiest and freshest cuts of meat from the local team at TNC Meats in Enid. TNC Meats prepare fresh meats every day, from premium Angus beef, house-made sausage, bratwurst, snack sticks, jerky, and much more. Their steaks are also cut to order. TNC Meats also offers several tailgate packages to make your party the best on Saturdays. So, stop in and see the guys at TNC Meats at 2510 West Chestnut and the northwest corner of Cleveland and Chestnut in the Stonebridge Plaza Shopping Center.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Time for our statistical recap of the first half. Dustin, brought to us by
Shirley Shine Car Wash.
One of the finer car washes in all of Alva, Oklahoma. Making your way out to Shirley Shine. Be sure and support them for their support of the Rangers this football season. Shirley Shine Car Wash statistical recap of the first half looks like this. East Central on top of the Rangers, 35-0. First downs, 10 in the first half for the Tigers of East Central, just 6 first downs for the Rangers. East Central, the Tigers have rushed the ball 18 times for 70 yards. The Rangers have rushed the ball 12 times. They also have 70 rush yards to show for their effort. Rangers averaging nearly 6 yards per rush right now, and a lot of that is on the back of Jashawn Foster with a 35-yard run to really announce his presence in that first half. Receptions, East Central's caught the ball 12 times, Northwestern just 6. Tigers have 135 receiving yards, the Rangers just 23. Tigers are averaging over 11 yards per reception, the Rangers under 4. Passing yards total 135 for East Central, 23 for Northwestern. As a team, East Central is 12 of 15 on the afternoon, no interceptions. The Rangers are 6 of 15 and 2 picks on the day. Plays and yards, 33 times the Tigers have snapped the ball in the first half. They've got 205 yards of offense to show for it. The Rangers have had 27 offensive plays, 93 total yards. All the way down to the bottom of the page as we look at penalties. 5 times the Tigers have been flagged for 40 penalty yards, 4 penalties against the Rangers for 22. I'm not sure that's exactly accurate, but we'll go with it. Punts, 2 times the Tigers have been forced to kick the ball away. They average 35 yards a punt. Rangers have punted 4 times for an average of 27 yards. Time of possession heavily favors the Tigers, 17:55. The Rangers have had the ball just 8 minutes and 58 seconds. Third down efficiency. Right now the Tigers look good on third down, 4 of 7 on the afternoon. Rangers just 1 of 5. The Tigers have gone for it once on fourth down, and they did convert. Individual team leaders for both sides. We'll start with East Central. Mongole is 12 of 15 on the day, completing 80% of his passes. He's got 135 passing yards and 3 touchdowns, a 36-yard long to his credit. Receivers, Will Height's got 1 for 36. Scott's got 3 for 34. C.J. Moore's got 3 catches, 22 yards, and 2 touchdowns to show for his efforts. Rushing, it's been Hall that's done the majority of the work. 9 carries, 49 yards, averages 5.5 yards a carry. His long is 17. For the Rangers, statistical leaders, Everson on the day is 3 of 8 with 2 interceptions, completing 37% of his passes. He's got -2 yards to show for his passing effort today. His long completion was 2 yards. Caleb Deal, on the other hand, 3 of 7 on the afternoon, no picks. 43% of his passes were complete. He's got 25 pass yards to show for his effort. Travis Romar's caught the ball 3 times today. He's got 20 yards to his credit. Foster has a catch for 6 yards, and Gill has one where he lost a couple. Rushing, Jashawn Foster, 7 attempts, 58 yards. He averages 8 yards a carry right now, has a long of 35. Caleb Deal's rushed the ball 4 times. He's got 12 yards to show for his effort. And that is your Shirley Shine Car Wash statistical recap of the first half. Oh, goodness, here as the Peak Environment halftime show rolls on. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva.
Keeping your car clean is an inexpensive way to protect its value. Shirley Shine Car Wash, located west of Love, offers a 6-bay self-serve car wash, including 3 truck bays. Your wash options include soap, tire cleaner, foamy brush, wax, spot-free rinse, and air chamois. And you can pay with credit, debit card, or quarters. Don't just clean the outside, clean the inside with its self-serve car vacuum. You can also clean your pet with their self-serve dog wash. Company vehicle? Be sure to ask about our fleet account, so the next time your vehicle needs rinsed or detailed, come by Shirley Shine Car Wash, located right here in Alva.
Before you hit the road this football season to follow the Rangers and Goldbugs, be sure to stop into K&S Tire, your Goodyear tire dealer right here in Alva. K&S Tire has a staff with more than 40 years of experience in the tire and service industry. K&S Tire is here to make sure you get to the game safe and sound. So let their certified technicians help with preventative maintenance, wheel alignments, tire wear, brake checks, and oil changes. So get to the game safely this fall by stopping into K&S Tire, located at 2590 College Boulevard, right here in Alva.
We know how much love your pet gives you. We're Ridgeview Veterinary Hospital, and we're always here for you and your pet. Ridgeview Vet Hospital provides the most comprehensive care from regular checkups to emergencies. Ridgeview Vet Hospital proudly provides veterinary services to all animals, large or small. Visit us today to let Dr. Lohman and his staff take care of your extended family, located right here in Alva, or call us to schedule your appointment at 580-327-0201. Ridgeview Vet Hospital is a proud supporter of Alva and Northwestern activities.
Get no better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard.
Welcome back to the Peak Environment Halftime Show. Just over 3 minutes before we start the second half. Again, we're going to take a look at scores from around the Great American Conference, but we want to give a shout-out to everybody out there listening today. Again, Livy Andel, Jacob Bogus, wherever he's at. Former Ranger head basketball coach Vinay Patel, Matt, listening to us down there in San Angelo, along with Jordan Franz, Kylie Franz. Everybody up there out on the tiers. Everybody's listening from everywhere today.
Yep, love it when the Ranger Nation tunes in, especially on these fall break type days when the crowd's not quite as big. A lot of the students at home enjoying some time with their families, but still taking the time to tune in to Ranger football as we look at the internet map of where these broadcasts are headed. Dustin, we can just see points lit up all over the state of Oklahoma and beyond. The Ranger Nation tuned in, trying to see if the comeback gets underway here in the second half. Rangers down by a little, 35-0. East Central had a heck of a first half as far as scoring points. I believe that is the best first half that they've had this season, and it ties their their average margin of victory against the Rangers over the last, 6-7 seasons, something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Again, they had 35 points at Arkansas Monticello, and again, speaking of the rest of the Great American Conference, of course, Rangers trailing 35-0 here at halftime. At halftime, in Bethany, Southeastern, Surpriser leading Southern Nazarene 17-13. Oklahoma Baptist leading Southwestern in the second quarter 10-3. A real Donnybrook down in Weatherford. Of course, some other games going on. We talked about Southeastern Oklahoma Baptist. Of course, the big one tonight, Ouachita Baptist and Harding. That we talked multiple times about that one this week. That is a big game. Obviously happening tonight at 6 o'clock, pretty much for the control of the Great American Conference. Some other games, obviously, in action. Southern Arkansas and Henderson State. Of course, you've got Arkansas Monticello. We talked about traveling to Arkansas Tech. Right now it is Henderson State on top of Southern Arkansas as they start the third quarter 28-21. Reddy's leading the Mule Riders. Of course, the Weevils trying to snap out of their losing streak. We don't know if Demylon Brown is back or not, but we'll have to take a look at that. But that's a look at scores from around the Great American Conference. We'll take our final timeout and put a close to the Peak Environment halftime show when we come back. Third quarter begins. It's Northwestern football brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Farmers are the backbone of our country, especially right here in Western Oklahoma. And we've got our farmers' backs at Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma. We are here to serve all needs to our farmers and ranchers with livestock loans, rural loans, real estate loans, operating loans, and of course, agribusiness loans. Serving our farmers since 1916 at Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma. Call or come by today and speak to one of our loan officers in Alva, Anadarko, Clinton, Elk City, Guyman, Tuttle, and Woodward.
818 Diner has consistently provided the city of Alva with quality comfort food and great service since opening in 2019. Join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some of our popular menu items to choose from include the BCB burger, the French dip, and our staples such as Terry's Chicken Fried Steak, Don's Hamburger Steak, and Joe's Chicken Tenders. Open Monday and Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and open for dinner Wednesday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want a variety of menu items and friendly service to give you that local diner feeling, visit 818 Diner right here in Alva.
Alva Health and Wellness is Alva's newest healthcare option, offering a broad array of services geared to address today's most common illnesses and injuries. Alva Health and Wellness offers services for you and your child, including sickness, wellness, chronic care management, vaccinations, weight loss, and so much more. Find more information online by visiting alvahealthandwellness.com or come by and make an appointment with Jeremy Logston in person at 515 College Avenue right here in Alva.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Julian Jackson, here comes the boom on that kickoff return. Brings it out to the 33-yard line. Just head down up the far side of the field. Great return. Positions the Rangers first and 10. Continuing the shout-out train, Dustin, we want to say hi to Adam, Amy, Grady, Cade, and Luke listening out there in Chisholm, Oklahoma. They were out at least Grady was out at the Longhorn Alva football game the other night. It was good to see them and glad they're tuned in.
Yeah, Steve Barrow's out listening. Pete Nessarella listening.
Got the old ball coach. And, of course, some of the best smoked food you can get in Alva, Oklahoma. Barbecue is amazing. Go visit Pete and Courtney out there at the Bull. We love it. First down and 10 for the Rangers as they go straight ahead. Gain of, what do you call that, Dustin, a yard or so?
Yeah, probably about a yard and a half maybe.
Let's go with that. Yard and a half. Brings up second down, 8.5 to go. 14-19 left to go in quarter number 3.
Second and a long 9.
There's definitely second and a long 9 coming up. Second and a long 8, excuse me. Deal takes the snap. He's going to roll to the near side, looking for a receiver to break out. Now finally just has to bullet one along the sideline. It's actually intercepted. However, defensive back couldn't come down with a foot in bounds, and that will go as an incomplete pass. Thankfully for the Rangers, 2 picks already today. Let's try and avoid any more of those.
Yeah, that was Davion Hodge who made the grab. He was trying to politic there that his feet had come down in bounds. Referee was right on top of that
Jake Kellen, we'd never leave you out of the shout-out train. He says he's out planting a little wheat today. The co-op manager hard at work listening to Ranger football. Everybody send positive vibes. Maybe we can get this deal turned around. 4 wideouts for Deal as he's out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. That one hits the ground. Deal's going to have to pick it up and run with it. Finds a little hole out across the 35-yard line. Rolled to the 36. That was something out of absolutely nothing, and it was almost disastrous.
Yeah, and I was going to say the shout-out train was going to come to an end if we fumbled there and gave it back to East Central, but we got it back and picked up at least a couple out of that.
Good times rolling. 4th down now upcoming. Gavin Green on to punt it away. Dior Scott. Dangerous return man for the Tigers, back deep to receive this kick. Dior Scott, of course, does a little bit of everything. Kick return, punt return, Also, one of the wide receivers, Gavin Green's punt goes straight up in the air, hits down shy of the 50, and rolls out at the 49 in Ranger territory. He had heavy pressure coming up the middle, just had to get that one off, and it went straight. A pop fly style punt, and that will set the Tigers up with outstanding field position as they will take over in Ranger territory. Couldn't agree with you more, Dustin. Dynamite drop in. Oh, we got a. That's an interesting spot. That ball went out at the 49 in Ranger territory. Referees have backed it up to the 50, so must have marked it out by the shadow. First down and 10, straight up from the midfield stripe. Bongale out of the gun. Trip wide receivers to the near side. Drops back. Has all day. Loads up. Throws deep. It is a bomb. And that one is going to be incomplete. Flag for pass interference on the play. Rangers shoved the wide receiver down, and I think it's Kellum out there never got his head around to the ball, which in college football I don't think you have to, but you can't just collide with the wide receiver a little prior to the point of the catch.
Yeah, that receiver he was looking for. Well, I actually don't have. I don't have an 82, Matt. Jacob Martin, actually, is who that was, the 6'4" redshirt freshman tight end.
Good out route. C.J. Moore split out wide to the near side. Dior Scott just inside him. One wide out to the far side. Mongale takes the snap, handoff, halfback trying to run up the middle. That's going to be Hall, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage and then thrown backwards. Carvel Jamison on the stop, and that was like hitting a brick wall. Big stop from Jamison right there.
Taken down by Jamison of the Rangers. Gain of
Second down and 9 to go. Shotgun approach again. Balance formation. 2 wide receivers right, 2 left. Ball on the left hash. 3 down linemen for the Rangers. Allen, the tight end, in motion. He'll come in tight. Handoff, Hall again. No, Mongale keeps it. Throws to Jackson. Complete at the 32. Across the 30. Cuts inside. Down to the 25. Down to the 20. And then pinballs around as the Rangers hit him twice and goes down at the 15-yard line. Ball comes out, but they're going to say it was spilled out as he hit the ground. So no fumble on the play, but there is a flag at the 20-yard line.
Well, because why wouldn't there be?
The chance that this could be against the Tigers, there's a second flag down at the 30-yard line. I don't know if they saw the same thing and just dropped it out or what the deal is. Mongale pointing back toward the field house. And it looks like the Tigers are going to be backed up.
Still awaiting the call. Let's see if we'll go down to the Whitecap and get it.
Offensive pass interference. That's ball play behind the line of scrimmage. There's holding offense number 35. 10-yard penalty.
So holding against the Tigers, although they did throw it for an offensive pass interference, but because the ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage.
The ball will be
apparently,
that's a 39-yard line. It'll be second.
Apparently that's a thing. We're going to go with it. Why not? It's a weird Saturday. Little windy here in Alva. Wind blowing the opposite direction of what we see a lot of times. American flag is going to be facing kind of toward the visitors' stands, a little bit back toward the tiers, kind of across the field. Any of you who do any shooting know what a 3/4 wind value is? That's what we're dealing with here. And now, oh my, what a throw down the field and a wide open target. Mongale's throw just a bit deep. Looking again for that tight end, it was Jacob Martin who got free at Dustin. There was nobody around him. If that ball had been 5 yards shorter, that's an easy walk-in touchdown.
Nobody within 15 yards of Jacob Martin, absolutely wide open into the in the end zone. Mongale just steps up and put too much on it.
Jacob Martin has got to be tired. That's 2 50-yard sprints he's done in the last couple of plays. So here we go again. Tigers set up 3rd down and long. They've been backed up due to the penalty. It's 3rd and 14. Mongale will send Hall out of the backfield in motion, takes the snap, pressure coming, now throws complete to C.J. Moore. The big wide receiver target has it across the 40, down to the 37-yard line where he's spun down by the Ranger defense. Kevin Orange in on the tackle. Barrett Gilbreth apparently there as well.
Yeah, that was a nice stop. That was a good job by Gilbreth to bring down C.J. Moore because initially it looked like there was a lot of running room for Moore after he caught that inside screen, and now really not gaining much. You're really kind of in a tough position. I don't blame the Tigers here for going for it.
4th down and 13 to go. This is huge for the Rangers. Miles Davis, the listed starting halfback, in the game for the first time here in the third quarter. He'll be lined up to the left side of Mongole. Takes the snap, drops back, quarterback design keeper. Now he'll throw and it's picked off. Rangers have it at the 30, across the 35. It's Gilbreth on the return to the 40, and he's going to be rolled up at the 50-yard line. The Rangers have a turnover against the Tigers, and Northwestern will have the ball in Tiger territory, 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice pressure that time against Mongole, and he was looking for Davis, and I mean, that pass wouldn't have gone anywhere. Davis may have picked up a few yards, but we'll take the interception, and that's a good job by the Ranger defense to force a turnover there. Just the third, I think the second interception of the season by the Rangers.
Couldn't have come at a more opportune time. If the Rangers are going to crawl back into this one, they got to put points on the board fast. Cornerback out for the Rangers will be Caleb Deal. One man in the backfield, I think it's Foster. It is Jashawn Foster, I-formation type setup. Handoff, Foster, big head of steam across the 45. Makes contact with the defense just shy of the 40, and he's going to be spilled over to the far sideline. Nice pickup on first down for Jashawn Foster. Got about 6.
We see Foster coming off now. They're going to bring Darian Lowe back in. Not sure what happened to Foster there, but kind of holding that right arm, that right wrist.
Yeah, and Jashawn Foster looks like he is in a little bit of pain as he'll be attended to at the training table. So Darian Lowe in the game. Tight end in motion across the formation. Snap back to Deal. Handoff low, big hole. Across the 40, far side, 35. Headed to the boundary line, and he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Good tackle by East Central. Big pickup for Darian Lowe.
Yeah, nice run by Darian Lowe. And ever since that final drive before the half, the running game has started to come out of nowhere here, Matt, for the Rangers.
Folks, don't think this one's in the book. I watched Colorado go 29-0 to the halftime locker room, come back and get beat by Stanford last night. Handoff to Lowe again, this time not as big of a hole as he will get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, maybe not even quite, loses a yard back to the 31. Coach Dion and the Buffs go down last night, Dustin, and Stanford had a heck of a comeback. Biggest comeback in program history for Stanford as they win one in overtime against Colorado, but they were down 29-0 at halftime.
Yeah, ended up scoring, 46 in the second half.
Ball batted as Deal tries to throw right, intended for Butler. It was knocked up into the air, not intercepted this time, which is new to report. 3rd down and 11 upcoming. Rangers need a conversion here. Try and get something behind that interception. You certainly want to make sure that you don't leave that turnover, uncapitalized. 3rd down and 11, ball at the 31-yard line. Empty set backfield for Caleb Deal. He will take the snap. East Central brings some pressure. Throw down the field, has a receiver just out of the reach of Travis Romar, who was well covered, by the way. Davion Hodge, the defensive back, running step for step with Romar.
Boy, and Matt, he had him. It's a good throw from Deal, stepped up just a little bit over the outstretched hands of Travis Romar, and no question here, Rangers are going to go for it on 4th down.
Well, you've got to. There's no need to punt too far for a field goal. So here we go. Ball at the 31. Deal out of the gun. One man in the backfield with him. It's Lowe. Takes the snap. Deal steps up. Now throws one. Wants a floater for the pylon. He is shoved out of bounds. Are you kidding me? You're not going to call pass interference there?
Well, I think they're saying that probably the ball was uncatchable where it landed on the left side of the pylon. And East Central brought some pressure that time, and Deal just had to let that one go. And
two-hand shove to the chest of Butler, who turned around looking for the ball. You could make the case it was uncatchable, but it hit at the pylon in the white boundary. It was not that far off the field or even off the mark. You would think a wide receiver jumping would have a chance to bring it down. Terrible, terrible no call right there. So East Central will take back over. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Snap back to Mongole. He will hand off to Hall. Going forward, slips a tackle. 35, 40, 45. Stopped at the 50-yard line. Big pickup for the Tigers on 1st down. David Hall making it look easy right there.
And Rangers have actually outrushed the Tigers today.
We'll have an injured Tiger on the field, so we'll get a timeout here in the booth. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva.
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more. G&G Home Furnishings in Alva proudly supports all Alva Northwestern activities. G&G wants to remind you their store is dedicated to helping you find the perfect pieces to fit your home or business needs. Right now, G&G has several new fall decor pieces to choose from for your living room or business, so stop in today and check out their selection of appliances from brands such as LG, Samsung, GE, and Electrolux. Check out their Facebook page for new arrivals, visit their website at gnghomefurnishings.com, or come by and see them in person, located at 2107 College Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Bring up 2nd and 12.
8:15 to go here in the third quarter on the Community Bank Scoreboard. East Central leading Northwestern 35-0. The Tigers have it 2nd and 12 from their own 47.
Welcome back to Ranger football. 2nd down and long. Snap back to Mongolay. Hand off to David Hall. Big hole across the 50, weaving his way to the 45. And he's going to be thrown backwards at about the 43-yard line. He will be short of a first down. I think everybody saw that coming.
Yeah. Good run from Hall. And it's going to put East Central over 90 yards rushing now for the game, as we're going to see a new tailback come in. Looks like Marion Montgomery.
Montgomery back out onto the field. C.J. Moore split wide to the near side. 3 wide receivers to the top side. 3rd down and about 5 for the Tigers. Ball in Ranger territory at about the 45-yard line. They will throw immediately to the sideline, complete to C.J. Moore.
Yeah, just a little quick out route there. It's too easy for a first down. It's going to put him down at the 37.
So Moore will take it for a first down, and now the Tigers will wait for the call to come in from the sideline. There we go. 3 wide outs to the far side, 1 to the near side. Same formation. Montgomery in the backfield with Mongolay. Snap back. Hand off to Hall. No, Mongolay keeps it. Hall is a lead blocker, dives forward across the 30-yard line. Rangers catch up, but a little slow on the draw.
Well, we haven't seen Mongolay take off too much. He did a couple times the first quarter, but it was a good run there, and it's always nice to have that running back. You just push him forward, and as you said, the lead blocker there for him.
Picks up 7, make it 2nd down and 3. 2 wide outs to the near side, hand off to Montgomery, and he will carry forward for very near a first down. We'll see where the spot comes in. That will be very critical as to whether or not the Tigers have refreshed the down marker, and they have. First down, East Central. Well, wait a minute. Line judge on this side says first down. Now the guy on the far side says first down.
He has the yardage for the first down, the ball at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10.
6:06 left to play. Just the third quarter. Lots of football left in front of us. Tigers driving. Inside the 30 in Ranger territory. Mongolay takes the snap. Hand off to Montgomery. Tries to find a cutback lane. Going to have a Ranger wrapped up at his feet, and he'll go down. Short gain on the play.
Yeah, Chima Oz did not allow him to go anywhere, just picking up maybe a yard or 2.
Montgomery, tackle made by Oz.
Just 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8 upcoming.
Chima's going to come off. Kevin Orange back on.
Kevin Orange is an impressive pass rusher as well. Defensive end. He's made a lot of plays. I don't know that passing will be much of a threat from the Tigers here on out. It feels like they're very much in run the clock, run the ball mode. Snap back to Mongolay. Hand off again to Montgomery. Shoulder down, slips a tackle across the 15-yard line, diving shy of the 10. First wave of defenders for the Rangers just failed to get him to the ground. And then he made some tremendous hay out of slipping by that tackle. There's an injured Ranger on the field, so we'll take a timeout up here in the booth. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug.
At Ignite Physical Therapy, we assist in the therapy of many different aspects, such as advanced problem solving, joint mobilization, treatment of adverse neural tension, evaluation and treatment of muscle imbalance, tissue-specific exercise, and patient education. Dr. Jared Hayda and staff want to get you back to the life that you had before your injury. They have helped so many through rehabilitation, and they can do the same for you. Stop by and see the staff at Ignite Physical Therapy on 520 Flynn Street or make an appointment by calling 580-327-3331.
Are you in need of electrical work done at your home, farm, or business? Northwest Electric in Alva is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, David, and Scott are fully qualified electricians with over 100 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction or remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Goldbug and Ranger athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
Welcome back to Ranger football. Tigers now inside the 10, second down and 9. Second down goal to go from the 9. There we go. We'll get it all. No, second down and, gosh, I don't know. Scoreboard says 8. They're at the 9-yard line. It looks like they could still get a first down if they get inside the 5, and they did right there as they hand off on a sweep play to Dior Scott, who goes second level. Nice attempt trying to hurdle one of the Ranger defenders, gets knocked upended. He'll fall to the ground right on top of the penalty flag that was thrown at the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure what this flag's going to be. Could be holding out on the edge on the receiver, but these guys have taken their time today in getting the call in.
Like maybe a little jawing going on as the referees will come and kind of stand between these two squads.
Dior Scott in there as well.
Waiting on the white cap to bring us what the penalty is going to be.
Sometime today.
Still waiting.
There are 2 fouls in the play. Holding, number 2 the offense. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down. After the play, unsportsmanlike. Also will be enforced 15 yards.
So both penalties against the Tigers, they will go back 25 yards.
That gets a roar from the crowd.
I was going to say, they don't have the penalties marked off yet, and East Central, they're not 25 yards away from where everything happened. There we go. Now we're headed in the right direction.
So instead of it being first and goal for the Tigers, it's going to be first down and forever. They've got to get down to the 4 for a first down.
Well, the chances of East Central converting this now, the statistical probability has gone way, way down. I'd say it's below 50% at this point.
It's going to be spotted at the 33-yard line. Second down.
Mongolay will stay in at the quarterback. It's going to be Montgomery as the tailback. They've got 2 wide receivers to the near side. Dior Scott and C.J. Moore, 2 guys to the top side. Big tight end, and then trying to get a number on the last guy.
I think I'd probably go to Moore.
I think that if they're going to throw, it's going to be to this side of the field, I would imagine, as they will hand off instead to Montgomery. Slips through the initial wave of defenders. Right there at the 30, just kind of turns his hip sideways, slides through what looks like a very small crease in defenders, and then rolls down to about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it was Kevin Orange who stepped up and made that tackle for the Rangers. Again, out there for Chima Oz. 3rd and long. Right where you want him.
C.J. Moore split wide to the near side. He'll draw coverage from Bashu Delco for the Rangers. Delco goes 5'8", 180 pounds. C.J. Moore 6'4", 195. Giving up just a bit in size to Moore. We'll see if they come this way. 3 wideouts to the near side. Mongolay drops back, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Now has to throw across his body. Does a good job just getting the ball out of bounds. And that will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and that's Chima Oz again all over Mongolay. Again, making him get outside the pocket. And really, the Rangers have had a lot of success when Mongolay has been pushed outside the pocket. Most of all these throws and touchdown passes have happened when he's had plenty of time to stay in the pocket today.
So the field goal unit on for East Central. You say on. Dustin, you mentioned long of 35.
Yeah, 4 of 8 on the season.
He will be trying to hammer this one. He's going to be at the 34. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He's got the wind at his back. This ball down, kick is away. That kick is going to be well short of the target, even with the wind. You say misses, and the Tigers have been turned away. They'll come away scoreless from that possession. It'll be a media timeout on the field. That's an Ignite Physical Therapy media timeout. We'll take it in the booth as well. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug.
If your car suffers from body damage, K&K Body Works is a cure-all for your automotive servicing needs. At our fully equipped shop in Alva, Oklahoma, we have a team of skilled technicians who can do quick and quality repair services. As a full-service auto body shop, we offer professional auto painting and glass installation services for vehicles of all makes and models. Get your free estimate today by visiting us at 301 Flynn Street, right here in Alva, Oklahoma.
Your agency of choice for all types of insurance is McDermott Insurance in Alva. For home, auto, farm, or business insurance, the McDermott Agency will protect what you value most by providing the best coverage and client service possible. To get your custom professional insurance review, call McDermott Insurance at 580-327-3500 or visit them at 526 Flynn Street in Alva. McDermott Insurance. They can't predict the future, but they can insure it.
2:10 to play in the third quarter on the Community Bank scoreboard. East Central leading Northwestern 35-0. And that was our halftime score. No points put up by either team here in the second half. Rangers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 27.
Rangers will get it from the snap of the missed field goal attempt. That will put the ball at the 27-yard line. Rangers on their own side of the field. Caleb Deal, Jashawn Foster, quarterback, tailback this time. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Make that 2 to the far side. They'll send Gill in motion. Pitch it to him, double reverse, coming to the near side. Good block right there. It's going to be Travis Romar, slips a tackle down to the 30. Just not enough. Needed to carry his speed forward with him and get what he can. Instead, all that work, and the Rangers will pick up only 2.
Yeah, that play, again, looked... Initially, from the start of it, looked like it may have gone for a much bigger game, but give credit to the Tigers. Again, staying in position there and able to push it back to the center of the field and didn't allow Romar to get down the sidelines.
East Central is very quick defensively. Boy, can they move. 1:34 left to go in the third quarter. Man in motion again. This time they'll hand it to Butler. Big hole far side across the 35 to the 40, and he's flying in the air to about the 45-yard line. Then a big flag comes in. That looks like it could be against the Rangers. I think it may be a shot block on the far side.
Yep, I think you're right. And again, it was thrown right at about the 37, and Butler now is still down for the Rangers.
Took a big shot when he hit the ground there. They kind of got his legs out from underneath him, and then he just banged himself into the turf. We'll take an injury timeout here in the booth. Northwestern down by a landslide, 35-0. Tigers on top of the Rangers. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug.
Beatles understands the difficult decisions which families often face as they make living choices for their loved one. It is our desire to provide residents with the same loving, Christian quality care on which Beatles was founded, and offer support to families and friends. When it's time for you to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home. Give us a call at 580-327-1274 or stop by and visit our facility at 916 Noble Street.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Caleb Deal and company out on the field. Offensive unit for the Rangers facing a 2nd down and 11. Ball at the 26-yard line after the penalty was marked off. Northwestern's got to kickstart it here. Time to get to the end zone. Deal with one man to his left, will take the snap, drops back, wants to throw. Wide open over the middle, it's Chance Gill at the 35, down to the 40, tries to slip a tackle, hammered down at the 43. Little hesitation move, got by 1, and Gill will take it forward for another Ranger first down. Give him 9 in the game now.
Yeah, ninth catch of the season by Chance Gill, and a nice throw that time from Caleb Deal. Nice job from Gill to pick up yards after the catch for the first down.
Balance formation for the Rangers. Deal out of the shotgun, handoff straight forward. Foster will carry it, rolled to about the 50-yard line was Jashawn, and that will be a pickup of 7. Yeah, I only gave him 6. That's a terrible spot. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Again, 2 and 2 for Deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys at the line of scrimmage for East Central.
Clock rolling about 30 seconds. This could be the final play of the third quarter.
Now 4 at the line of scrimmage. Deal out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, wants to throw. Quick fire, and it's going to be complete to Gavin Green at the 45-yard line. Gavin reeled it in traffic right there. First down, Rangers. Give them 10 in the game.
Hey, good catch, and a nice job to hang on to it because he was belted that time by the linebacker, Justin Benvie, who put a good hit on Green, but still able to hang on for the first down.
Rangers in their hurry-up mode. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and that will expire the third quarter. Not going to get the play off. We'll take a break and be back. Northwestern trailing 35-0, but the Rangers are driving. It's Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkumpregnant.org. That's thinkumpregnant.org.
Farmers are the backbone of our country, especially right here in Western Oklahoma. And we've got our farmers' backs at Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma. We are here to serve all needs to our farmers and ranchers with livestock loans, rural loans, real estate loans, operating loans, and of course, agribusiness loans. Serving our farmers since 1916 at Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma. Call or come by today and speak to one of our loan officers in Alva, Anadarko, Clinton, Elk City, Guyman, Tuttle, and Woodward.
Rangers going the other way. It's like a whole new game out there. Man in motion for Northwestern. And now a flag. Why not? False start. I think this is the guy that's been throwing these all game long. His arm's got to be getting tired.
The Rangers take it back to the 50-yard line, 1st and 15.
Oh, man. I don't know how many penalties the Rangers have today, but got to have a lot.
Been a few. In fact, there may be something here on this stat machine that'll tell us kind of where they're hanging right now.
Yeah. Only 7 for 52. I think it's more than that.
Certainly feels that way.
It does.
Clock hasn't started. The Rangers have already found a way to go backwards. This will be a quarterback design keeper to Caleb Deal coming near side of the 45-yard line. Darts inside. Nice little cutback move, and he'll be hammered down shy of the 40. Gets all of the lost yardage back plus 4. 9-yard run for Caleb Deal will bring up 2nd down and 6.
Keeper by Deal, Williams on the tackle.
So the Rangers now just shy of the 40-yard line in Tiger territory, working their hurry-up offense. 2 wide outs to the far side, 2 to the near side. 1 man in the backfield with Deal. Looks like that's Foster. They will hand off to Jashawn, and he'll be tripped up across the 40-yard line. Got 2. Not nearly enough. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
Hand off to Foster up the middle. Tackle made by Hulanika Pukin.
Third down now, and call it 3. 13:57 to go on a running clock. Caleb Deal and Deshaun Foster in the backfield for the Rangers. 4 down linemen for East Central. Snap back to Deal, wants to throw. Blitz coming, has a man. Throws to Romar, far side of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Great coverage by the Tigers. And in fact, back there was Travar Smith, who did a fantastic job in coverage. That was nice.
Yeah, Smith all over Romar. And that's, again, you've seen it today. These corners have been sticking right with these receivers. Rangers have not been able to hit any kind of deep balls down the field.
Plenty of speed on the East Central defense, without a doubt. Took the Rangers a minute to get a new ball into the officials. An official up the field still holding a ball. In fact, he'll just, he's going to set it down at the 30-yard line. Snap back to Caleb Deal. Quick kick underway, and he will boot this one down. It hits at the 15 and takes a big bounce, and it will roll inside the 1. Did it go in the end? Oh, I think it's going to be a touchback.
It is.
Dang, that was so close to being down at the 1-inch line. It just hopped over the pylon. Rangers couldn't get a hand on it, so the Tigers will have it on the touchback. We'll take a break and be back. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Northwestern football is back in full swing, and just like the Rangers, Bank Central is here to help you score a touchdown. We offer multiple services to help you score on your own financial goals. Head to the end zone with Bank Central. Stop by 604 Flynn Street or call 580-327-1122. Our qualified professionals are available in Alva, Cherokee, Enid, and Woodward. Certain fees and restrictions may apply or other terms and conditions may apply. Member FDIC, and as always, Ride Rangers Ride.
Fall is upon us, which means it's football season and cooler temperature. Holder Drug has everything you need for your tailgate, whether you support the Rangers, Goldbugs, or both. Right now, Holder Drug also has several new pieces to add to your fall decor as well. You can catch a glimpse on our VIP Facebook page or come by and see us in person. As always, the Fountain has daily specials available and features items such as the Jack and Jill Sundae. Plus, we offer delivery for your medications or prescriptions. This all happens at your local pharmacy, Holder Drug, located on the downtown square right here in Alva.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. Defensive unit out onto the field for Northwestern. Jehave Mangale having a career day here at Ranger Field for the Tigers of East Central as he brings his squad back out. Looks like Montgomery will be to his right. 3 wide receivers in the formation for Jehave. Takes the snap, hand off to Montgomery, slips through a single through the first tackle. He's going to be wrapped up by Kevin Orange and spun backwards into the turf. He'll be stopped at the 22-yard line, gain of 2, all of that forward momentum.
Add some other scores from around the Great American Conference. Southern Nazarene looking to drop another one. They're trailing Southeastern in the fourth quarter, 20-13, and Oklahoma Baptist and Southwestern tied at 10 in the third quarter in Weatherford.
Wow, didn't expect that one. Mangale out of the gun, takes the snap, hands off to Montgomery. No, he's kept it, and now he'll throw near side in and out of the hands of his intended target. Can't blame that one on the pass. Hit him in the hands and then right in the face mask. Watch that one come all the way into his grill and then careen out of bounds. Caden Jones couldn't bring it in. 12 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in the game here against East Central. Clock not running following the incomplete pass. Jackson in motion. Snap back to Mangale. He will give it to tailback number 4 today. Fancy spin move, then a bulldozer as he goes right over one of the Ranger defenders. And he will plow somebody into the ground.
Yeah, Montgomery, nice move there. Hit the B button that time. Got the spin move right around the defender and picked up a first down. That's a good run from Montgomery.
It's funny, Montgomery's jersey's kind of smushed into his shoulder pads at the front. Looks like a 1 instead of a 4. Couldn't tell who that was. Good run from Montgomery, though. Still got some juice left in the tank. 3 wideouts in the formation. Montgomery to the right of Mangale. 4 down linemen for the Rangers. Snap back, handoff up the middle. Montgomery got his motor going again, and he will dive forward to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on first down.
The left side tackle is made by Jamison.
Do have a Ranger slow to get up. It was Carvel Jamison. He did bounce back up. Looks like Drake Fain is going to replace him.
Fourth quarter still underway. Clock rolling. 11:09 left to go in the game. Offensively, it's been all East Central today. 35-0, they lead the Rangers. Mangale will keep it, rolls out right, throws complete at the 40-yard line, out across the 45 to the 50 to the 45 downhill, tripped up finally and stopped just shy of the 40-yard line in Ranger territory. It's Jayton Franklin, big tight end on the move for the Tigers.
Yeah, their tight ends are huge, Matt. You look at Jackson Allen go 6'4", 245. Franklin there, 6'3", 245.
Moves pretty well for a big kid. He'll be split out wide to the near side. Joining him on this far sideline will be Josh Little. 2 wide outs to the far side for Mangale as well. Montgomery in the backfield. They will fake the give, throw complete far sideline across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. Caden Jones with the completion. Stopped on the far side by Isaiah Kellum. Big pop over there, too, between those two.
You haven't seen the Tigers really. They've kind of stopped throwing the football down the field. Everything's kind of been a short route and a run here in the fourth quarter as they're just trying to keep that clock moving.
Well, you don't want to give the Rangers a turnover and a chance to set something up. Second down and 8, handoff to Montgomery, big hole across the 30. Now it's a foot race to the 20. Rangers closing in. They'll get him at the 10 and roll him down. Way too much yardage that time for the Tigers, though, as Montgomery came through the hole like he was fired out of a gun. Quickly inside the 10-yard line, now first down and goal to go.
Yeah, that's going to put the Tigers well over 150 yards rushing on the ground now today. They're averaging over 4.5 per carry.
Maybe season highs in both for the Tigers today. Snap back to Mongole, wants to throw, bullet across the middle. That one's going to go incomplete. Intended target was Jace Wyatt.
Boy, he had Jaron Hendricks wide open out in the right to the flat, and just flat out didn't seem.
And somewhere over on the bench is C.J. Moore, who could potentially catch a touchdown pass from there as well. I just don't think he drops passes. Big target, had an incredible day. I mean, not a whole lot of throws in his direction, but 2 of them have gone for touchdowns. I think he's only got 4 or 5 catches in the game. Mongole again out of the shotgun. Montgomery to his right, takes the snap. Delayed draw, handoff to Montgomery, makes a man miss, now floats inside. He'll get to the 5 before he's piled up. And finally, the Rangers going to spin him to the ground. Carvel Jamison out of the pile. He's fired up. Hopefully that will lead to a stop. Touchdown here would just be devastating. Tigers have to deal with the wind in their face. 8:52 left to go in the game.
Third goal from the 5.
East Central is on top 35-0. Clock is running. East Central chewing on the play clock. It's down to 8. Under 5 as Mongole will look to the sideline, and now we're going to have a clock reset. Referee went and picked up some, towel or something had been thrown off. Looked like maybe a wrist wrap that's come undone. So a new 24-second clock, and the clock will continue to run. Mongole can keep his team in this just kind of paused formation for another 14 seconds. Instead, he'll take the snap, pitches to Montgomery, going right side, hole, end zone, touchdown Tigers. Montgomery scores from 6 yards out on third down, and the Tigers may have put it away with that one.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty much gonna do it. That's a good run from Montgomery, and we've seen him again. Really expected it to be Miles Davis today, but we give a lot of credit to Montgomery. He's been running hard and come up with a lot of big runs for the Tigers. Gets his first touchdown of the afternoon.
You say on for the extra point. He's been perfect and stays that way. We'll go to break. Tigers on top 42-0. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug.
Life happens to us when we're busy making other plans. That's why the good people at Marshall Funeral Home make it their mission to take the stress and uncertainty out of ceremonial services. Marshall Funeral Home offers traditional services, giving your loved one the care and attention they deserve. Give Marshall Funeral Home a call at 580-327-2311 or visit us online at marshallfuneralhomes.com.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org, or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back live to Ranger Football. Matt Adair, Dustin Goodnow, the East Central Tigers, all having great days. Northwestern, not so much. Rangers down 42-0 against the Tigers. East Central's put together a really good offensive performance today, though, and it's been ground game, pass game. They've kind of just hit on all cylinders.
They have. Again, most points they've scored all season long. The previous high was 35, and that 35-28 win on the road against Arkansas Monticello, and doing it again here on the road. This is going to be their third victory on the road. They've struggled at home, but they're going to be 3-1 on the road.
Rangers have been playing a little better at home, but this game seems to be the exception as East Central will kick the ball directly out of bounds. So the Rangers will have outstanding field position to get things started.
Procedure call will be brought out to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 Rangers.
We'll see what Coach Medrano can dial up offensively for the Rangers. We've got a media timeout, so it's an Ignite Physical Therapy media timeout. We'll take a break and be back. You're listening to Ranger Football.
Dingle Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 37 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dingle Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at dingleauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Jessica, Steve, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva, where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more.
Well, in the timeout on first down, Caleb Deal is chased from the pocket, rolling to his right, gets all the way to the sideline and needs to heave this one into the bleachers. Instead, he'll throw it 40 yards downfield toward the hash where it's going to be immediately picked off by the East Central Tigers. Their third interception of the day. Tavare Smith will return it to the 38-yard line in Ranger territory. The Tigers are set back up offensively again.
I think
New quarterback in for the Tigers. Dustin thinks Trayer Edwards. That seems to be correct. He will hand the ball off, and then initially we thought the play was over. Turns out it's not. Still pushing the pile forward. They'll get all the way down to the 30-yard line. So a pickup of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3 upcoming.
Well, and Edwards, of course, the original starter at the beginning of the year, the junior out of Prattville, Alabama. He's thrown for 600 yards this season, just 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, averaged about 121 yards a game.
Tigers, again, having to deal with the wind in their face. We'll see if that affects their performance as they will give the ball up the middle. Big hole across the 25 to the 20. It's Tuttle on the carry, and he'll be rolled up right at the 20-yard line.
Now, with that interception and return by Tavare Smith, he's going to set up East Central now after a couple of nice runs. They're looking to tack on more.
Not entirely sure what happened with Caleb Deal on that throw. He was really at a good head of steam coming to the near sideline. It's a tough throw to make, but you just got to put that one out of bounds somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, again, there was no Ranger in the vicinity.
I don't know if the wind caught it, pushed it back in a bit, but certainly can't let that happen. As East Central will hand the ball off, defense comes up with a stop at the 20-yard line. That play will go for no gain. Notable moment here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 10 upcoming.
Of course, Matt today was also talked about at halftime. Military Appreciation Day.
Yep. Nice veterans, nice ceremony honoring veterans here at halftime. Certainly like to see that. Appreciate all of the sacrifice and service that the current members of the U.S. Armed Forces and our veterans have done for all of us. 2nd down and 10. Snap back. Going to be kept by Edwards. He will cross the 20. Head down as he'll dive to about the 15-yard line before going down. Nice pickup. 5 on the play. 5 to go. 3rd down and 5 upcoming.
He'll gain 6. 3rd down and 4.
The check on the clock. It seems to be running slower than normal. Seconds just bleeding off. 5:29 left to go in the game. 42-0. Rangers being shut out here at home. This score stays this way. Be back-to-back shutouts for the Rangers. That hadn't happened in a minute. Incomplete pass from Edwards. He was looking for Josh Little, couldn't quite connect, and now the field goal unit will have to come out onto the field.
Yeah, Matt, if it does hold, this will be the third time this season that the Rangers have been shut out. And really, if you wanted to get technical with the offense, it would be the fourth. When you lost to Southeastern, it was 41-2. It was just a blocked extra point. We've already seen one missed field goal. That was a 44-yarder with the wind. This is a 32-yarder into the wind.
I don't know which one of those is more difficult. Kick is away. It is well off of the mark and no good. For the second time today, the field goal unit stands up.
The one that was more difficult, that one.
Yeah, definitely. Wasn't anywhere near the mark to gain. So Tigers are turned away twice today on field goals. Ranger special teams unit can put a small feather in their cap with that one. We'll take a timeout. The Rangers getting beat by the Tigers 42-0 on the Community Bank scoreboard. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug.
When was the last time you evaluated your investment goals? With our ever-changing environment, it's time. Talk to us about locking in a high, long-term fixed interest rate and put your money to work for you. I'm Whitney Gum, and here at E&J Financial, we work with you to implement a custom plan to fit your financial goals. Call our office today at 580-327-2552 to book a complimentary financial review.
Securities offered through registered representatives of Cambridge Investment Research, member FINRA, SIPC. Advisory services offered through Cambridge Investment Research Advisors. Cambridge and E&J Financial are not affiliated.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Welcome back to Ranger Football. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. Ball at the 30-yard line. Handoff to Foster coming to the near side. East Central's there like they were in the huddle when we called it. They felt that play coming, and the Rangers will go back 3. They had gotten a first down prior to that as we were coming out of a break. But second first down now got 4 yards tougher. 2nd and 14 upcoming for the Rangers. Coach is signaling the plays in. Gill and company will send 3 wide receivers to the far side of the field. Throw complete to Gill on the far side. That's Chance Gill, who will take it across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
When you said Gill, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Darian Gill's out there at this point in the game?
No, that's Chance Gill. Chance Gill, Chase Davidson, both out there, split wide.
He'll bring up a 3rd and 9 on the play.
That's 3 wide outs to the near side. Now they'll run Foster to the wing position. Empty set backfield for Caleb Deal. Takes the snap, drops back, now wants to scramble. Goes far side, and then he's going to step out of bounds. Got hammered, and here comes the flag. There we go. Late hit out of bounds against the Tigers, and Caleb Deal will earn a first down via penalty. 15 yards forward and an automatic first down. We'll wait for the Whitecap to confirm. Forgot to turn his mic on. Didn't even try.
Didn't even attempt to that time.
There it goes. Oh, wait, it was there.
Against the Tigers, that is an automatic first down.
Got the end of it.
Yeah, Dr. Lohman tells you. The PA system.
So the Rangers have picked up 2 first downs on this drive now. Clock has stopped running.
Of course, we're back on the road next week. Northwestern traveling to Shawnee to take on the Fighting Todd Millers. 7 o'clock start time at.
Little jet sweep coming to the near side in the hands of Chase Davidson, and he's going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. And for the Second first down in a row. The Rangers will go backwards 4 yards.
Yeah, that was the backup linebacker, Justin Benvey, who made the stop. And Tigers were all over that one, pretty much like they've been all over it the entire game.
First downs get more difficult when we've got that extra yardage to go. Playing behind the chains, not something that the Rangers do exceptionally well this season. However, they do it somewhat often. Snap back to Caleb Deal. Almost mishandles the snap, and now look at the hole. Deal finds some running room across the 45, slides down at the 50-yard line. Probably wise not to take the hit. I was going to say there was a chance that if he'd stayed on his feet, he could have just run for the first down. But
well, and that's a heads-up play by the freshman. Fumbled the snap a little bit, and couldn't get that grip back on and said, hey, I'm going to take off and get up the middle. And
what I would much rather see Caleb slide down and us face a third down in a game that's unwinnable at this point than risk an injury. Handoff to Jashawn Foster, big hole, and he will open up across the 30 to the 25-yard line before he's rolled down by the Tigers. Jashawn Foster slicing through that second-team defense.
But again, at this point, Rangers going hurry. You want to try and get some points on the board and avoid the shutout.
Similar scenario to the end of the first half as the Rangers had time ticking down and an opportunity to score. Caleb Deal will throw complete, far sideline in the hands of Chase Davidson, hit initially behind the line of scrimmage, able to keep his feet, dive forward. He'll pick up a couple. Or they might mark it as exactly no gain. Knee hit the ground at the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 coming up. Snap back to Deal, handoff Foster. And Jashawn tries to stick a foot down and cut, didn't work. East Central gets to basically take a free shot at Jashawn Foster. Mason Groff on the tackle.
Yeah, Groff just crunched Foster that time. It was a big hit by, again, the backup linebacker.
3rd and 7.
Third down and 7, 40 seconds left to go in the game. This will be Caleb Deal out of the shotgun. Jashawn Foster to his right. 4 wideouts. Clock at 30 seconds as Deal takes the snap. Steps up, throws a bullet to the far sideline. Incomplete, looking for Gavin Green. That one will roll halfway up the tier and then settle. Ball already out on the field, and that incomplete pass will stop the clock with 26 seconds left. Rangers can take a couple of shots at the end zone. Might as well. Deal will go out of the gun, balanced formation. Initially, they had a ball out there. Now they'll replace it with I think that's the ball that came off the tiers, maybe. I don't know. Taking our time, for sure. Caleb Deal out of the gun. 2 wideouts to either side. Snap back. Looking left. Now right. Flushes. Pressure coming. Deal steps up in the pocket. Now escaping. Again, coming to the right side of the field across the 20 to the 15, and he'll take a hit shy of the 10-yard line. Wrap tackle will bring Deal to the ground. And 13 seconds left in the game. Clock has stopped. They will reset the chains, wind the clock. We are now under 10. This will be the last play of the game if Deal and company can get it off. And the Rangers will call a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Dustin Goodnow with some reporting to do.
Yeah, again, take a look at some other scores from around the Great American Conference. Again, other games in action. Southeastern, 5:02 to play in the fourth quarter, leading Southern Nazarene 20-19. Oklahoma Baptist has reclaimed the lead over the Bulldogs of Southwestern, 17-13 to go, or 17-13, 9:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Of course, the big one coming up here in about an hour and a half, Harding and Ouachita Baptist, 6 o'clock start time for that one. Try and get you some other scores here from, of course, Southern Arkansas in action as well. And we get back to this next break.
Ranger offense wants to make sure they've got the right play dialed up.
35-34, Southern Arkansas in the fourth, 4:24 to go.
Oh, my. Caleb Deal and company at the 12-yard line. 5 seconds left in the game. Can the Rangers punch it in? This is a big play. Snap back to Deal. Looking left. Throws for the corner of the end zone. Travis Romar caught it. Touchdown, Rangers. The shutout comes to an end as the clock strikes 0. Rangers in the end zone for the first time today.
You know what? Hey, Touchdown to end the game. Positive play happens, and that was a good throw by Caleb Deal. We've seen him throw that route into the corner, I don't know how many times to Romar, and hadn't been able to come down with it. And you like to see it on the final play of the game. Romar able to come down with this one for the touchdown.
Travis Romar gets a stat in the book on the last play of the game. Rangers almost go with 10 on the point after attempt team. On for the extra point for the Rangers. Tyler Fury.
In for the extra point is Fury.
Referee's talking about something. Let's not and just kick the point after. Looks like whatever the discussion was will come to an end. Referee's in position, and we're ready to see if the Rangers can dot the I. 7-point performance on the line. Snap back, ball down, kick is away. Fury's kick looks good. It is good. The Rangers cap off the game with a touchdown drive, and they will fall to the Tigers of East Central by a final score of 42-7. That will kick us into the McDermott Insurance post-game show. We'll take a break and be back. You're listening to Ranger Football, brought to you by Holder Drug of Alva, Oklahoma.
Your agency of choice for all types of insurance is McDermott Insurance in Alva. For home, auto, farm, or business insurance, the McDermott Agency will protect what you value most by providing the best coverage and client service possible. To get your custom professional insurance review, call McDermott Insurance at 580-327-3500 or visit them at 526 Flynn Street in Alva. McDermott Insurance. They can't predict the future, but they can insure it.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get no better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard. Welcome back to the McDermott Insurance Post-Game Show. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Gooden. The Rangers wrap this one up with a 42-7 drubbing here at Ranger Field. We'll take a look at the Shirley Shine Car Wash statistical recap of the game. First downs, 20 for East Central, 14 for the Rangers. Not bad. Rushing attempts, 38 runs for East Central. They had 207 yards on the ground, 27 rushes for the Rangers. They ran the ball for 157 yards. 18 pass receptions for the Tigers, just 11 for the Rangers. East Central puts up 198 passing yards for the afternoon. The Rangers total up to just 58. Completions and attempts, East Central as a unit, as a team, goes 18 of 27, one interception on the day. The Rangers went less than 50%, 11 of 27 on the afternoon, 3 interceptions, one of those for a pick-six touchdown. Plays in yards, 65 plays, 400 yards of offense, 405 yards of offense for the Tigers. The Rangers snapped the ball 54 times today. They got just 215 yards of total offense. Penalties, 9 for the Tigers for 90 yards, 7 for the Rangers for 52. Rangers punted the ball 6 times for an average of 45 yards a punt. And possession time favored East Central 34 minutes, 32 seconds to the Rangers 23 minutes, 22 seconds. On third down, East Central was over 50% today, 7 of 13. The Rangers just 2 of 9. Northwestern went for it once on fourth down and did not make it. Individual statistics looked like this. Leaders for the Rangers include Caleb Deal, who was 8 for 19 on the afternoon, completing 42% of his throws, 1 interception on the day, had a total of 60 pass yards and 1 touchdown. Everson on the afternoon was 3 of 8, 37% completion, 2-yard long and 2 interceptions. Receiving, Travis Romar had 4 catches for 32 yards. He led the receivers rushing. Jashawn Foster had a game, 15 carries, 116 yards rushing. Travis Romar also had 1 receiving touchdown. We'll take a look at defense for the Rangers. Braden Waters led the team with 10 total tackles. Martin had 8 on the game. Chima Oz had 6, and Wilson, Cal, Curry, and Jamison all rang in with 5 tackles. Jamison also had 1 tackle for a loss on the game. That was a 1-yard loss. But Braden Waters, the big tackler today, 10 solid tackles for him. And that is your Shirley Shine Car Wash statistical recap of the game. We'll take a timeout here in the McDermott Insurance post-game show and talk about the K&K Body Works and Northwest Electric players of the game.
Beatles understands the difficult decisions which families often face as they make living choices for their loved one. It is our desire to provide residents with the same loving, Christian quality care on which Beatles was founded and offer support to families and friends. When it's time for you to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home. Give us a call at 580-327-1274 or stop by and visit our facility at 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Fall is upon us, which means it's football season and cooler temperature. Holder Drug has everything you need for your tailgate, whether you support the Rangers, Goldbugs, or both. Right now, Holder Drug also has several new pieces to add to your fall decor as well. You can catch a glimpse on our VIP Facebook page or come by and see us in person. As always, the Fountain has daily specials available and features items such as the Jack and Jill Sundae. Plus, we offer delivery for your medications or prescriptions. This all happens at your local pharmacy, Holder Drug, located on the downtown square right here in Alva.
Welcome back to the McDermott Insurance post-game show. Matt Adair alongside Dustin Goodnow. Rangers go down 42-7 to East Central today. A drubbing that I don't think anybody saw coming. I thought this would be a little bit closer of a game, but the Tigers really caught fire offensively.
Boy, they did. And again, it was from the opening bell. I mean, it was 21-0 early on in this game. And, you know, the turnovers obviously didn't help when you're handing the ball to East Central inside the 30. You know, one of those was a short interception return by Darian Williams, and the other turnover occurred around the 30, the 25-yard line. They punched it in, I think, 3 plays and 24 yards, and you just can't have that happen. Your offense turn it over like that, and then, you know, again, defensively, Rangers just had no answer for this passing game in the first half. It looked like it got a little bit better in the second half, but again, I think what you saw is East Central kind of sit on it and run on it and kind of chew into that clock. I think they'd threw out most of the plays that they had in the first half, and again, they kind of punched us in the mouth, and we were just never able to get up from it.
Yeah, East Central for sure took their foot off the gas, if you will. May have been what kind of gives you the look that the pass game improved or slowed down a little bit. Nevertheless, the Rangers take a hard one here at Ranger Field. 42-7, a tough pill to swallow against the Tigers. We'll move and turn the page to the Northwest Electric K&K Body Works offensive and defensive players of the game. Let's start on defense. The Northwest Electric defensive player of the game, really, Dustin, probably has to be Braden Waters. 10 stops on the day. He didn't have any tackles for loss. Did not have an interception. We had one of those on the afternoon, but Braden Waters in there making 10 stops. 7 of those were solo tackles, and a couple of them were touchdown saving. I think Braden Waters is your defensive player of the game.
Yeah, no disagreement here. I thought Waters was terrific today, and again, he was held multiple times. There was penalties thrown against the guy who was holding him. I'm with you. I think Braden Waters played fantastic today defensively.
2 guys I think you can talk about for the K&K Body Works offensive player of the game. We'll start with Jashawn Foster. 15 rushing attempts, 106 yards on the day, average 7 yards a carry, had a long of 35. That's a lot of work on a day where your offense doesn't produce many points, but to have a rusher go over 100 yards on 15 carries, pretty good offensive performance. The other one in the mix, Travis Romar, 4 receptions, 32 yards on the afternoon. He had that one big touchdown, took it into the end zone. Dustin, I could literally flip a coin between these 2 guys. Which way are you going?
Well, and you know what? Because I'm kind of in agreement with you on this, I think we're going to do co-offensive player of the game because Foster was terrific on the ground game today, again, filling in for Darian Gill, and he just gets better and better every week. Can't wait to talk to Coach Jones about that on Wednesday at our weekly coaches show. And then Romar, you have to include him. He was targeted 15 times, only come up with 4 catches, but he did have the one lone touchdown to end the game and put points up on the board for the Rangers. I think it's got to be Jashawn Foster and Travis Romar.
Well, let's go with the co-offensive players of the game, brought to you by K&K Body Works of Alva, Oklahoma. So there you have it, taking home the defensive player of the game, brought to you by Northwest Electric. You've got Braden Waters, the K&K Body Works offensive player of the game, Travis Romar, and Jashawn Foster, co-offensive players of the game. Dustin, what do we got left in the McDermott Insurance post-game show?
Of course, got to talk about next week. Of course, we'll be at our weekly coaches show with head coach Ronnie Jones on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock as we'll recap this one. We'll also preview next week's road game as the Rangers will be on the road taking on Oklahoma Baptist and Shawnee. You'll have Coach's Corner next Thursday with the Alva Coaches show with Craig Kilman at 7 o'clock on Thursday night from 818. Goldbugs will be back in action next Friday. Of course, 7 o'clock start time for that one. And then you and I are both back on the road next Saturday for the latest kickoff that we've had this year. As we'll take on Oklahoma Baptist at 7 o'clock next Saturday in Shawnee, which means our pregame show will begin right around 6:25 p.m. next week. And real quick before we go, some score updates. Oklahoma Baptist right now leading Southwestern. Well, I say that as it actually just took off on me. The GAC scoreboard thing is just not really wanting to cooperate and work. But
we think Oklahoma Baptist is still on top of Southwestern.
We believe that to be the case. It was 17-13 with just over 3 minutes left to go, and that's what it is. 2:46 left to go. Oklahoma Baptist leads Southwestern. Again, the Bulldogs looking for their first victory of the year. The Bison look to stop the losing streak. So we'll see what happens again next week. Looking forward to it. Another road trip to Shawnee.
Can't wait to get back on the road with Ranger football. Hopefully a little better outcome in the weeks to come. But that will bring a curtain close to the McDermott Insurance post-game show. Again, final score for the final time. Rangers fall 42-7 to the Tigers of East Central today. For all of us here on the Ranger Sports Network, for Dustin Goodnow, I'm Matt Adair saying thanks for listening and good night, Ranger Nation.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Life happens to us when we are busy making other plans. That's why the good people at Marshall Funeral Home make it their mission to take the stress and uncertainty out of ceremonial services. Marshall Funeral Home offers traditional services, giving your loved one the care and attention they deserve. Give Marshall Funeral Home a call at 580-327-2311 or visit us online at marshallfuneralhomes.com.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Before you hit the road this football season to follow the Rangers and Goldbugs, be sure to stop into K&S Tire, your Goodyear tire dealer right here in Alva. K&S Tire has a staff with more than 40 years of experience in the tire and service industry. K&S Tire is here to make sure you get to the game safe and sound, so let their certified technicians help with preventative maintenance, wheel alignments, tire wear, brake checks, and oil changes. So get to the game safely this fall by stopping into K&S Tire, located at 2590 College Boulevard, right here in Alva.